From the KATC Weather Lab, here's Eric's forecast.
Rain, rain, go away is what many people are probably saying here across Acadiana as we've been dealing with the showers throughout much of our Saturday, but we did get a few breaks for the children's parade, and it does look like even this evening for the Bonaparte parade we might have a few breaks here and there in the rain, and the rain should stay on the light side for the next couple hours, but I think scattered showers will continue at least through midnight before beginning to kind of quiet down through the overnight hours, which is good news because it does look like we have drier weather ahead for our Sunday, and that should continue into Lundi Gras and Mardi Gras. But first, due to today's rains, we are under a flash flood watch for all of Acadiana that's shaded in the green, and that's because 1 to 3 inches has fallen across all of the region with still another 1 to 3 inches to come, and that could cause some quick ponding on some of those roadways, especially as those drains start to get a little bit on the full side. So if you do have one of those heavier showers work over top your area, just watch out for a little bit of that. Kind of give yourself a little extra distance between you and the car ahead of you, and just take it a little bit on the slower side this evening. You can see the showers we've been dealing with all day long pushing off slowly to the north and northeast, so there's not a whole lot of easterly component with this. That's why we're going to continue to have the showers with us through at least the next several hours, but you do see a good bit of some breaks now beginning to develop in the rain. We do have that light shower activity pushing through Lafayette, which is what the parade is dealing with, but down to the south and southwest you do see a little bit of some opening, so maybe here in the next hour or so towards the latter half of the parade they might get a little bit of a break, but there is more rain still out to the west that will be slowly tracking in across a large portion of Acadiana as we have this frontal system that's trying to make its way through, but it is taking its time a little bit making its way into our region. So you can see St. Landry Parish was dealing with the rain earlier, now beginning to dry out as we push into the 6 o'clock hour, but I think we're still seeing more showers heading towards Opelousas. The rain is, though, still ongoing back through Ville Platte. Eunice beginning to dry out a little bit. Over towards the west, you can see Jeff Davis over in the Calcasieu Parish still dealing with some light showers, but the heavier showers are now pushing up into Allen, back through Kinder, and up towards the Oakdale region, up on Highway 165. Through that area, you can still see some of the moderate to heavies with the yellows and reds showing up on the radar. A little bit closer to home here in Lafayette, we still have some of those showers pushing into the area. Same thing with Youngsville, but as I mentioned, there is some drier weather down towards Abbeville, and so we could get a little bit of a break. New Iberia, you're seeing a little break in the rain, but I would expect more showers to continue through the rest of this evening. So far, most locations, as I mentioned, in this blue shade where we got a little bit of a break earlier this morning, so only about 1 to 2 inches of rain, but out to the west, you can see more of those greens showing up, so anywhere from 2 to 3 inches of rain has already fallen. We have a lot of small stream advisories back through this region, and that's where they could see a little better chance to see some of that flash flooding through the remainder of this evening. So here we go. Front trying to work through, but I still think we keep a good chance for scattered showers all the way through 10 p.m. as we still remain on the front side of this front. But once this kind of starts to push into our area through the overnight hours, most of the rain starts to head over towards New Orleans. So that could cause some issues with them later this evening and for Sunday. But you can see we're beginning to dry out here in Lafayette on the backside. We'll also start to have some cooler and drier weather move in. A good bit of cloud cover, though, sticks with us for most of our Sunday as that front slowly begins to work down to the east. There you can see finally clearing New Orleans by about 5 o'clock. So I think if you're heading to some of those parades down in New Orleans tomorrow, you might want to take the rain gear with you as you could be dealing with some of those scattered showers throughout the day. But it does look like here in Acadiana, we'll be on the dry side, just dealing with clouds and a little bit of the winds picking up out of north. And going into Monday morning, it will be a cool start. Temperatures dropping all the way down into the mid to low 40s. That front now beginning to stall out just into the Gulf of Mexico, so that'll keep the chance for some showers in New Orleans. Here's at lunchtime on Monday. Staying dry in Acadiana, and it does look like things should be good for the Queen's Parade Monday night here in Lafayette as that front stays farther out into the Gulf of Mexico. But pushing into Mardi Gras, that front again begins to lift back up. So we'll start dry for Mardi Gras, but by Mardi Gras afternoon and into Tuesday evening, that's when we could see a few more showers start to make their way back in off the Gulf over top our region. For the rest of this evening, I expect maybe 1 to 2 inches of rain through across a large portion of the area, maybe some higher amounts up to the north, but I'm not expecting a whole lot of flooding concerns with this. It's just going to be kind of more of a nuisance rain for the rest of tonight. Temperatures holding steady in the mid-60s, eventually seeing those temperatures fall throughout the day tomorrow as that front makes its way through, dropping into the 40s by Monday morning and then kind of staying there as it's going to be on the cool side throughout much of Lundi Gras, only getting into the mid-50s for afternoon highs with plenty of clouds. clouds. So scattered showers, the story for tonight, flash flood watch, and until 5 p.m. But I think most of the rain starts to end after midnight. Temperatures only falling a couple degrees to around 63. A few showers to start our Sunday, but I think temperatures will be the big story. Those falling throughout the day and turning breezy. Looking good for Monday and Tuesday, just slight rain chances, still warming up a little bit for Mardi Gras into the lower 70s, so it should be nice there. Better rain chances as we move into Ash Wednesday and Valentine's Day as our next little system pushes in. Then feeling really spring-like for Thursday and Friday, temperatures into the mid-70s. A little better rain chances into next weekend, and then that continues to pick up into the following week.